As autumn's golden touch descends upon Juzaigo, the valley's emerald waters shimmer with a renewed, crystalline intensity. Deep within the thickets of the Shuzang Valley, a pair of blue-eared pheasants forage through the fallen amber leaves. Meet Kale, a young crested kingfisher, perched precariously on a mossy branch overlooking the rushing Pearl Shoal Falls. The air grows thin and crisp as the first winds of the northern migration whistle through the jagged peaks of the Min Mountains. Kale watches the swirling turquoise waters below, his keen eyes tracking the silver flash of a naked carp darting through the currents. In the higher elevations, the blood pheasants begin their descent, their crimson plumage a stark contrast against the gray limestone. The long lake, the deepest in the valley, reflects the surrounding peaks like a polished mirror of liquid sapphire. A flock of little buntings arrives, their chirps filling the air as they settle among the swaying reeds of the wetlands. Spotted nutcrackers are busy at work, burying seeds in the forest floor to prepare for the inevitable coming of the frost. The sudden arrival of the black-necked cranes marks a seasonal shift, their trumpeting calls echoing through the Rise Valley. These graceful giants descend with elegance, their long legs touching down gently on the surface of the shallow marshes. Kale attempts his first dive of the season, but the cold water shocks his system, sending him back to his branch empty-handed. High above, a golden eagle circles the peaks, a silent sentinel watching the frantic preparations of the valley's inhabitants. The golden pheasant, the jewel of the forest, displays its magnificent cape of orange and gold to attract a late-season mate. As the sun sets, the five-flower lake turns into a palette of glowing greens and blues, mirroring the feathers of the birds above. A white-throated dipper plunges into the icy stream, walking along the bottom in search of aquatic larvae. Kale observes the dipper's success, learning that patience is just as important as speed in the emerald paradise. The red-billed chows perform aerial acrobatics near the cliff faces, their red beaks bright against the dark stone. Mist rolls in from the waterfalls, cloaking the valley in a mysterious shroud that deadens the sound of the forest. A rare rufous-bellied niltava perches on a wild cherry tree, its deep blue back blending with the shadows. The first frost of the year crystallizes on the edges of the maple leaves, creating a landscape of glass and gold. The black-necked cranes begin their communal dance, a ritual of jumps and bows that strengthens their social bonds. Kale finds a new perch near a calmer pool, his determination renewed by the sight of the dancing cranes. A group of fire-capped tits flit through the larch trees, their tiny bodies moving like sparks among the needles. The water in the mirror lake is so still that the birds flying above seem to be gliding through an inverted sky. A Eurasian jay mimics the call of a hawk, causing a momentary panic among the smaller songbirds. Kale dives again, this time with perfect precision, his body cutting through the water like a blue arrow. He emerges with a small, shimmering fish, his first successful catch since the waters turned cold. The temperature drops further, and the edges of the smaller ponds begin to form a thin, musical layer of ice. A Temminck's tragopon hides in the ferns, its spotted plumage providing the perfect camouflage against the forest floor. The cranes huddle together as the night falls, their silhouettes dark against the glowing embers of the sunset. Kale finds a sheltered hollow in an old willow tree, tucking his head under his wing to conserve heat. A great spotted woodpecker drums a steady rhythm on a dead cedar, a sound that resonates through the silent valley. The emerald waters of the lake seem to glow from within as the moon rises over the jagged peaks. Winter is no longer a distant threat. It is a cold breath felt on every feather and every leaf. The black-necked cranes take flight once more, their V formation etched against the pale morning moon. Kale wakes to a world transformed by a light dusting of snow, the emerald paradise now flecked with white diamonds. Despite the cold, the life of the valley persists, a testament to the resilience of these winged wonders. The emerald paradise remains a sanctuary, a place where the water never truly freezes and the spirit never wanes. As Part 3 concludes, the birds of Juzaigo stand ready to face the deepest winter, their wings a promise of spring.